Good afternoon and welcome to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
The Quartz 3-day sale is back, July 24th through to the 26th only. Get up to 30% off credit purchases and 15% off cash purchases on select items. And don't miss our daily quickie 1-hour sale from 1 to 2 p.m. with up to 50% off select items. It's all happening for 3 days only at Quartz. Terms and conditions apply. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines housing initiatives continue to make steady progress in the constituency of East St. George. Several houses in the area are now in the final stages of completion, signaling a significant step forward in the government's commitment to improving residential infrastructure. Additionally, the foundation for a prefabricated housing unit has been successfully completed, with preparations now underway for it to be fully assembled. These developments form part of the broader national effort by the government to provide quality housing for Vincentians that were affected by Hurricane Beryl on July 1, 2024. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade and Consumer Affairs has announced that Christelle Sutherland, a 16-year-old student of the St. Vincent Girls High School, was selected to represent St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the 2025 Youth Ambassadors Caribbean Exchange Program. Sutherland is the youngest recipient to ever receive the prestigious Youth Empowerment Award, presented by the Prime Ministerial Advisory Council on Youth, in recognition of her outstanding contributions to youth development. She is also the founder of Shiloh's Book Club for Girls, a space that inspires learning, mentorship, and confidence among her peers. The Youth Ambassadors Caribbean Exchange, an initiative of the U.S. Embassy in Brasilia, Brazil, now includes over 30 countries across the Western Hemisphere. It brings together young leaders committed to civic engagement and community service, fostering cross-cultural understanding and collaboration. Open to teenagers aged 15 to 18 years old and their mentors, the program offers participants the opportunity to sharpen leadership skills, build international networks, and deepen awareness of global issues. Christelle is set to travel to Washington, D.C. in August to join fellow youth ambassadors from across the Caribbean for an enriching cultural exchange. Still on the local scene, the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture has announced that it is in its final preparations for the annual Kids Tourism Summer Camp, set to be hosted from August 4th to August 8th, 2025, based at the Girl Guides headquarters in Level Gardens. The camp aims to educate and excite children aged 8 to 14 years old on the value of the tourism industry. This vibrant educational initiative is designed to blend interactive workshops, field trips, eco-activities, and cultural immersion exercises, offering campers a unique opportunity to learn about the tourism industry, their environment, and their role in building a sustainable and vibrant nation. Mrs. Faylene King, Director of Tourism, emphasized the importance of early engagement with the nation's youth. She noted that children are the heartbeat of our future, and the camp provides an opportunity to plant seeds of national pride and responsibility for our country. The Kids Tourism Summer Camp forms part of the Ministry of Tourism's broader commitment to cultural preservation, environmental sustainability, and youth empowerment. The initiative reflects the ministry's vision of ensuring that even the youngest citizens are equipped to contribute meaningfully to sustainable development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. On to news in the region. Police are investigating a suspected suicide that occurred at the Hilton Barbados Resort. It is reported that the victim, a woman, jumped from the 8th floor balcony to her death. In a released statement, the hotel's director of sales and marketing, Anne-Marie Thompson, stated that they are deeply saddened by the unfortunate passing of one of their guests. Ms. Thompson also offered sincere condolences to the family and the loved ones at this difficult time. She further noted that any additional questions should be directed to the local authorities. The investigation is ongoing. The Grenada National Sports Council, NSC, has announced the appointment of Tamara Adams as financial consultant. This strategic engagement aims to strengthen the Council's financial governance and operational framework as part of its ongoing institutional development. Adams, an experienced accounting and tax professional with over a decade of experience in public sector finance, auditing, and taxation, brings a wealth of expertise to the role. She holds a Master of Science in Taxation and LLM in International Tax Law. The 6-month consultancy will focus on the establishment of a fully operational and compliant financial management system aligned with Grenada's Financial Management Act 2015, Audit Act, and other related legislation. Adams will lead in the design and implementation of financial policies and internal controls, while also training the finance team. She will also lead in the preparation of the Council's 2026-2029 budget for submission to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. On the international scene, 3 miners in Canada were rescued after spending 2 days trapped underground in northern British Columbia when a mine collapsed. In a statement to local media, mine operator Newmont said the trio were safe and in good health and spirits, having been rescued on Thursday night. The 3 miners were trapped for 2 days by a pile of debris 20 meters to 30 meters long and 7 meters to 8 meters high, after part of the Red Chris mine on Tarleton Nation territory collapsed. The men had access to food, water, and ventilation while stuck in an underground refuge chamber. Local media reported the men were rescued after officials cleared the original access tunnel to the mine. The 3 men worked at the mine as contractors for BC-based drilling firm High Tech Drilling. The facility in which the 3 were trapped is an open pit copper and gold mine, which was constructed in 2014. A full investigation will be carried out into the incident. Finally, in sports, Manchester City is set to re-sign England under-21 goalkeeper James Trafford for US $36.2 million 2 years after he left to join Burnley. The 22-year-old Manchester City Academy graduate signed for the Clarets in July 2023. He impressed last season as Scott Parker's team won promotion back to the Premier League, keeping 29 clean sheets across 45 championship games, and was named in the division's Team of the Year. Manchester City had a buyback clause for Trafford and also matching rights, allowing them to match any offer from another club. They have done so following Newcastle's bid, and Trafford has opted for a return to Manchester. He is expected to sign a 5-year contract with the option for another year at Etihad Stadium. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
The Quartz 3-day sale is back, July 24th through to the 26th only. Get up to 30% off credit purchases and 15% off cash purchases on select items. And don't miss our daily quickie 1-hour sale from 1 to 2 p.m. with up to 50% off select items. It's all happening for 3 days only at Quartz. Terms and conditions apply. Quartz.